Y'all just missed. How do we fix this? Y'all just missed the weirdest sounding thunder ever. It sounded like someone was popping off a shot or something like that. Man, it just sounded weird. But anyway, welcome to the video. It's your dude, Baloney Juice. What's up? Today we have a Nukes Top 5 video. Now, I meant to make this video a few days ago, but I never got around to it. I've been doing guitar practice, and that keeps me occupied. So, we're doing it now. Scary videos you can't unsee. It's about half an hour long. Should be creepy, hopefully. I think a Bizarre Bug video came out with this alongside this, so maybe do a video on that too in the next couple days, but let's do this.
Late one evening in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Heather Paul is outside on her front porch having some ice cream with her husband and her 2 sons. But then,
ice cream, love it.
Heather suddenly spots something that absolutely creeps her out.
There's like little mosquitoes.
Nothing too scary about the little mosquitoes. Oh.
What? What did you say? What did you say, Mommy? I couldn't hear you.
She wasn't trying to say it out loud, like, so she didn't hear it, so she just like, you know, oh, she scares me. Freaking kid. What? What are you saying? Oh, I couldn't hear you! Yeah. They don't know how to take a hit, but that's okay, that's okay.
So you get all musty.
Man, it is pouring outside right now. Is it?
Heather whispers, "She scares me," to her husband and children, but they have no idea what she's talking about. Neither her husband or sons can see the bizarre figure dressed in white that is walking down the sidewalk only about 20 feet away.
The cam saw it.
Heather says that the woman looked like, quote, a lady dressed like a nurse from the 1950s with an eerie grin on her face.
Weird.
Heather is now freaked out. She can't understand why no one else saw the strange nurse. So she checks the footage from their front door security camera, and sure enough, the recording also shows a creepy pale figure walking right by.
It just immediately creeped me out, so I just kind of like jumped.
But it gets even weirder, because you see, Heather lives only a mile away from a notorious old abandoned mental asylum, the Philadelphia State Hospital at Byberry.
So a little backstory, I live about a mile from where Byberry State Hospital used to be. This is one of the, I'm pretty sure, the most notorious mental hospital in the country. A lot of abuse went on there. There was lobotomies performed on patients. There was experiments performed on patients. A lot of them lost their lives because they were just treated so horribly. The conditions that that hospital was in was so inhumane, and no human should have ever had to go through what these patients went through. And these people just needed help. It's just very sad. They were so overcrowded. Like the nurse to patient ratio was just extreme.
With 2 student nurses and maybe 3 attendants, we have all we can do to bathe the patients, get them to cafeteria, take them to the doctors, give them their medications.
So understaffed and so overcrowded.
Now, when I was a kid growing up, we used to definitely go in there, and it was really scary. Like the second you walk on the grounds, you just feel like it's cold, it's not normal, it feels weird. Like you can tell somebody's watching you. There's underground tunnels underneath, so we used to run around them too, and they used to use those tunnels to transport bodies, and there was still those like metal slab beds that they were still down there when we went in there, like, you know, in the 2000s. I felt my arm grabbed in there once, and I moved my flashlight because I thought it was my friend, and my friend was like over there, and I'm like, oh my God.
But this story gets even weirder still.
Watching this,
Heather's dad lived in the same house as a boy. When Heather shows her dad the creepy footage, he tells her that a woman named Linda used to live in the house next door. And during the 1950s, Linda was a nurse at the old Byberry Mental Hospital. So did Heather catch the ghost of a nurse from the old abandoned hospital? And if not, why could no one else see the strange woman walking down the sidewalk? Ho ho, no. Cara Messina lives in an old house in New York State that was built in the 1800s and has a very tragic past. In the early to mid 1800s, the house was part of the Underground Railroad, a network for fugitive slaves seeking freedom. Slaves escaping the South were forced to hide under the house to avoid capture by authorities. Because of its dark history, Cara believes that the house might be haunted, and she says that while her family has lived there, they have had, quote, some ghostly activity through the years.
I bet.
So one day, Cara and her daughter are just relaxing around the house, and they start to hear a very strange sound coming from the basement.
So for the last 20 minutes, I've been sitting on my couch, and it's been dead silent, and all of a sudden I hear Santa, and I thought it was coming from outside, and it's not. And this is my basement.
Oh, ho, ho, whoa, whoa. What you got in that hand?
Summer.
Tell me it's in
Chucky.
the same box as Chucky right now.
Yeah, it's right there. Right there.
What?
Yeah, it's in there.
Right, but it hasn't been touched, and all of a sudden, after all of these months,
Yeah.
and it's off.
What?
Cara's daughter flips through a box, which ironically contains 2 old Chucky dolls, only to find that a Santa figurine has suddenly activated itself and is just talking away, even though the power
Weird.
switch is turned off.
Yeah,
But there's
man.
something even weirder here that video viewers noticed after this clip was uploaded. Because, did you hear it?
No.
Right, but it hasn't been touched, and all of a sudden, after all of these months,
Oh.
and it's off.
Just as the Santa doll is picked up and
That what he
suddenly
said?
stops talking, it can be heard seeming to frantically yell, "No, stop!" So is Cara's basement
What?
haunted? Is the little Santa doll possessed by some wayward spirit? Or is it all just a very odd coincidence?
Weird. Weird, man.
You decide. Daddy Ghost. One morning, a woman named Cheyenne is taking care of her 2-year-old daughter when the little girl says something very strange.
Okay, who is it?
Daddy. Daddy's right there.
Is it your dad?
Dang, it is
No,
raining
it's your
outside.
daddy.
Why is it raining outside? Alright, let's go
Is
back.
where?
Sorry.
Daddy's right there.
Okay.
Come on.
Okay, show me.
See?
Oh,
Your daddy's missing you.
my daddy's missing me?
That's your dad.
Let's go get him. Where'd he go?
In you.
Okay, show me.
Her daughter seems to be referring to Cheyenne's dad, which is odd because not only has her daughter never met her granddad, but even Cheyenne herself was only just a toddler when her father passed away. So Cheyenne shows her daughter a picture, and the little girl confirms that it's the man she saw in the hallway of their house.
Yes? Yes, it looks like that.
Daddy. Daddy. Daddy.
Yeah? And Mabel, what does your ghost do?
No.
What did you say he gave you?
Hot.
A heart?
Daddy. Hey, Daddy.
Uh-huh.
Weird.
Yeah.
2 days later, and it happens again.
Don't see me.
What sees you? The ghost? What are you talking about?
Come on.
Oh, dang, she likes right this way.
Oh! The dryer scared me, and you already freaked me out.
Oh, my arm.
Cheyenne says that her daughter still occasionally talks to the entity that the little girl now refers to as, quote, Daddy Ghost. But
Weird.
Cheyenne says that some online comments have scared her a bit.
She calls him Daddy Ghost. She's only had an experience like that 2 or 3 times. It doesn't happen often, but when it does, I try to capture it on video. I also had a lot of comments saying that it wasn't like something nice. It was something mean. That freaked me out, so don't say that again. A lot of people were telling me don't communicate with it. I'm not. I'm scared. She is, and she doesn't understand. So tell him, Mabel.
So is Cheyenne's daughter seeing the ghost of her granddad stopping by for a visit? What do you think? A grave situation.
Very
A
weird.
young woman named Britt lives on a large horse ranch in the mountains. She says that lately, things around the ranch have gotten a little strange. Well, actually, they've gotten a lot strange. It all starts one day when Britt's dog Josie just completely freaks out.
Hey, we saw this clip.
I'm recording this.
We saw this clip in a Bizarre Bob's video.
Just in the off chance that no one believes me, maybe I can catch it. And by the way, I have a freaking cemetery in my front yard.
All right, we'll watch the clip.
I was just inside.
For those of you who haven't seen the clip, I'll watch the clip. But for those of you who have already seen the video from my past video, you guys can go ahead and fast forward. I'll timestamp it somewhere down here in the editing. But let's keep going for the people that haven't seen it.
I'm by myself with my dog. She's up in that room upstairs. You can really hear her working from here. Josie? Josie?
Such a fluffy dog.
Yeah, she's just been staring at that, and then she started barking, and she growled. And when she growled, I kind of like booked it. But I don't really know, like, that's usually like her stance while she's waiting for me to come home, and I'm just like, is she waiting for someone to walk out of that closet? Like, I just don't really know what she's staring at. Because again, like, this is usually how she looks when she's waiting for me to come in, and I'm just like...
Surprised my dog ain't here. He's always in my room during thunderstorms. Where'd he go?
Like, what?
He's off doing his own thing.
What is it? What is it?
The dog starts ferociously barking at the upstairs bedroom closet for absolutely no reason. But little Josie's strange behavior doesn't stop there. As Britt mentioned, she has a private cemetery in front of her house where some of her family members and also several of their deceased pets are all buried together. Recently, the dog Josie has just started staring at the small graveyard.
Josie? Josie, what's going on?
The horses on the ranch often just stare toward the small cemetery as well.
Oh, we didn't see this clip. I don't think.
Well, that's not creepy.
I don't think we saw the horse thing in the Bizarre Bubs video.
Seriously, what are you two looking at?
Did we? We might have seen it. I think we might have seen this part. Not like the full thing, but when he was referencing it. Ooh, they ain't having
But
it.
now, weirdest of all,
Yeah.
Britt says that lately the neighbor's cows have started to wander over to her property. And they also just weirdly stand around the small graveyard.
See, this is what I'm talking about. They literally just come and hang out here all the time now.
Sorry to interrupt, but I just remembered there's a place I forgot where it is, but I think if you pay like $5 or something like that, you can sit down and hug a cow. And when I tell you this is the sweetest cow in the world, this is the sweetest cow in the world, man. It was awesome. I would pay to get a hug from that cow.
It's
It was
newer
adorable.
development. Like, why they just kind of come and really freeze around this area. And they just kind of will freeze and won't move. So, yeah.
They're not happy.
What's up?
Britt is confused and a little creeped out by all of the animals' strange behavior.
I would be too.
But things are about to take an even more terrifying turn. One night, Britt orders some food from Uber Eats. The driver is a bit disturbed by the gathered cows at the graveyard, but he completes his delivery. And then
Good man.
Things just get weird.
I would be too, man. Imagine just going up and having to deliver that, man.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Sorry about that.
This is location is outside, no here.
Oh, that's so interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm
It's so
sorry.
interesting.
It's okay, no problem.
Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you. Have a good night.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
You a cow?
I scared. He's like, oh,
They're actually not mine. They're not wasn't showing up.
no, yeah.
No.
Oh.
They come hang out around here every night. Yeah. Why would you do this happen in your house?
Oh my god. Hi.
Yeah, props to the delivery guy. He actually went over there to investigate too, bro. Delivery guy. Oh, he left.
Thank you.
Oh, I thought he was gonna go over there and investigate.
See, this is what I'm talking about. Every
He's like, nah.
freaking night, like even at night, they even come and hang out here, and they just like stand and like.
Oh yeah, forgot about that part.
Are you for real right now?
That's creepy though.
Something sets off the alarm inside Britt's house, and as she carefully walks back inside, some unseen force seems to actually grab and pull her shirt. She drops her food in terror and runs
It's
back
Taco Bell,
out.
it ain't no thing.
Britt says that she was too afraid to return to the house. She spent the rest of the night in the family RV that was parked outside. Hunter or hunted? Nick and Ted from the YouTube channel The Hunting Public are out bow hunting on public lands in the remote wilderness of Missouri. Suddenly they hear something that sends chills down their spines. Now, let me say before I show you these clips, in accordance with YouTube guidelines, no one is shown being hurt in the following video. There's absolutely no evidence that any crime was committed in this video or that anyone was injured in any way. Alright, so, while Nick and Ted are hunting, they hear a gunshot, followed by some insane screaming.
Oh.
They immediately grab their camera and start recording.
Oh. Wait, what did he say? I heard, you killed her? Hold on, we're gonna rewind that one more time.
Grab their camera and start recording. Now, Nick and Ted are in such a remote area of the Missouri woods that they have no cell service to call the authorities.
Whoa!
So,
That's
all
why you have
they
a
can
satellite
do is
phone.
listen.
They wouldn't have found them in time. Oh!
I keep getting chills all down my back. Yeah.
Dude.
Somebody is screaming at the absolute top of their lungs over there.
We know what's going on over there.
Not good obscenities to someone else. I've never witnessed anybody screaming like that.
I mean, allegedly, I think I know what's going on there, and I think y'all know what's going on. Oh! Well, if they weren't gone the first couple times, they're definitely gone now. Ooh. Dang, man, that's rough. Oh, man. What's going on out there, yo?
Something not good's going on.
Dude. I hope they find who did it. Hold on. I think I heard some. Oh yeah, you killed her.
Again, Nick tries to call someone to report the incident, but they still can't find a spot in the woods with cell service.
We ain't got any service in here, so can't
do anything.
Call the police and tell them to go over there and see what the heck's going on, but sound like something off a dang horror movie over there. I mean, there's like a guy that's absolutely losing his mind over there. Completely.
At this point, Nick and Ted are totally freaked out. They just head back to their truck so that they can get out of there and call the police.
I've heard some stuff that I feel needs to be reported to the police department.
Okay.
I was hunting, me and a buddy were hunting, and at about 6:45, we heard gunshots, which is not uncommon, but then for 30 minutes straight or so, there was lots of screaming and just obscenities, and it sounded like something really bad was going on over there, and there was 20 or more gunshots ended up happening. I have pins dropped on a map about how far we were from where we think this was occurring. We didn't know what to do, and we had no service, so we're trying to report and see if anything had been reported about there.
Days later, Nick and Ted provide an update on what happened after their terrifying encounter in the woods.
They didn't find
So after that hunt, you can see we alerted proper authorities, and the days following that event, I had some contact with the state game warden, and they told me that they found nothing on this situation, and they went in there, and there was nothing to be found.
Even though Nick and Ted reported the disturbing incident and even provided GPS coordinates to local authorities, nothing was found at the site.
Nope.
There's absolutely no evidence that any kind of horrible event ever took place there.
It freaked us out, and we really got unsettled by it, and we weren't scared that someone wasn't coming after us, but we had heard something that it could have been
someone else.
Your mind goes to think about what could that be, and I immediately go to worst case scenario.
Same here.
So did Nick and Ted just hear someone having a random temper tantrum or a breakdown? Was it just someone freaking out and maybe just shooting guns at a tree stump?
That don't sound like a gun you bring out hunting.
Or was it something much more disturbing? You decide. For the full-length version of this video, be sure to check out the channel, The Hunting Public. Shadow of a Doubt.
Man, I hope they find whoever was out there doing that kind of thing, looking at, I don't know, but like, I don't know, get some dogs or something out there, because That's what happened. I mean, I think I know what happened, but man, why? That would be that, man. If I heard that in the woods, I'd be freaking out though. Like, I probably wouldn't have stayed for too long. I probably would have just went and called the cops and stuff, like, a lot faster. But yeah, I don't think they're gonna find anything out there for at least a few months, and by then, you know. But yeah, that's unfortunate. That's extremely unfortunate. If it did happen, we don't know exactly what happened, but I'm just going with what I think it is. But we'll keep going. We'll keep going.
Now, I've covered the strange and creepy story of a woman named Rosanna in one of my previous videos. Rosanna lives in France in an apartment that she claims is intensely haunted by some mysterious dark entity. One night while she is home alone, she starts to hear strange sounds coming from her children's playroom. What she catches on camera is truly chilling.
Scary ball. Whoa! Oh! The fact that she didn't run out immediately.
Toys in the playroom begin to move on their own, and as Rosanna goes to investigate,
Like, spinning around in a circle. Like, I mean, I get it, heat of the moment, but man, I would have been out of that room and probably out of that apartment real fast, man. Like, man. No, that took way too long. That took way too long for her to not run out that door. And she's still not running out the door.
she notices something very strange. Did you see it? In the window reflection, the large shadowy figure of a man seems to be standing right behind her. But when she spins around, there's no one there. Rosanna sees the strange shadow behind her again in the reflection, but then the figure just disappears. Rosanna claims that this dark spirit has haunted her apartment for months, but she just can't afford to move out right now. So is Rosanna being haunted by some evil entity? Or is it all just an elaborate hoax?
I don't know, man.
You decide.
That looked authentic.
A guide to the other side. A young woman named Diana posted a very disturbing video to Instagram. In the video, Diana and her brother are watching as the police arrive at a trailer at the edge of their property. The police are showing up for a wellness check after the sad, lonely man who rents the trailer has not been seen for weeks. It turns out that the man had unfortunately passed away inside the trailer. This is the footage.
Right there. Wait, they're going up to Tom's place. So wait, you said the light wasn't off?
Yeah, exactly. And I knew that something was going on. That's a lot of cops.
Holy shit, the hell? Oh my god, they're calling.
They're coming in.
Are they calling something in? We're going back over. What was Tom doing?
Is it like an app? You can
Not doing anything no more.
Jesus. Abby's okay.
She's fine.
Did you see it?
Yeah.
The small
there it is.
shadow of a child can be seen lurking outside the trailer.
Yeah, but why was it the ghost of a
seemingly
child?
lost and abandoned. But the police don't even notice, walking right by as if they can't even see the child. And then suddenly the small child shadow just disappears. Watch again. The figure disappears into thin air right in front of the police, but they don't seem to see anyone. Viewers of the video pointed out that there was another odd apparition in this video. Something that looks like the shadowy figure of a man standing in the trailer window. So a few days later, Diana and her father go to check out the trailer, and things get really weird.
Oh my goodness. Oh my God. Jeez. Oh my God. What was that? Oh, jeez.
Yeah, dead crow, man. That ain't right.
Whoa. Wait a minute. Wait. Did this guy have a kid? What is this?
Oh.
Long time ago.
Aw.
So first, Diana is terrified when a dead crow falls out of one of the cabinets, which seems odd as the man has only been deceased and out of the trailer for a few days. So how did the bird get there? But next, Diana sees a child's paintings on the refrigerator. Her dad tells her that the man had a horrible tragedy where his young daughter passed away many years ago at a very young age. But the man kept her drawings and mourned her for the rest of his life, descending into sorrow and alcoholism. So, is this childlike shadow figure the man's daughter coming back to meet him as he passes to the other side? What do you think? Mirror, mirror. A woman who goes by the online name Pixie Paranormal 1 is a psychic medium and paranormal investigator who has had quite a few strange experiences. Some that could be supernatural.
What is this noise? What is this noise?
And she has also experienced some scary incidents that are just a bit too real.
When the sun goes down.
Got a load of kids running around in here. Can you hear them all?
That's a big ass dog.
That's a girl crying.
Yeah.
Can you hear that, guys?
Oh my
Turn the lights
God.
off for a minute, people. Turn these lights off. Turn these lights off. Hang on a minute, guys. We've got to turn these lights off. Turn the lights off. Turn that light off. Turn it off. I don't mind hunting ghosts, but it's the humans that worry me. Human beings freak me out.
But recently, Pixie Paranormal 1 had a very chilling experience right in her own home. She heard cracking sounds coming from her mirror, so she grabbed her phone and began to film. What happens next is truly bizarre.
Go up here.
Look at my mirror.
Wait,
My mirror's cracking by itself.
what's happening? Wait, stop.
Harry, my mirror is cracking by itself.
It's cracked twice so far. Why is it cracking by itself?
No idea.
There's too big.
Yeah, it's really
Alright, let's just turn it on again. Right, for me.
Stay there, don't go near it.
This way. I know. I know. There's a naughty mirror. Wait.
Okay.
Why is the mirror cracking?
I don't know.
I know. Make the naughty 7.
The woman's mirror begins to break and crack all on its own right before her eyes. Even weirder, what looks like a strange misshapen face seems to appear in the slowly shattering mirror. So did one of the ghosts from Pixie's Paranormal Investigations follow her home? Or just what do you think is happening here?
I mean, I got a thing down here, one of the glass panels on my PC. I heard cracking in the middle of the night or some kind of popping. I looked around and I couldn't see what it was. And then a couple days later, I look at my PC and the whole thing's like cracked all over the place on the bottom panel. And I have no clue how that happened. I don't bump it or do anything to it. So, but I have no clue what happened to that. So, I don't know.
Scary videos.
The scary videos.
And now again, we end this video with clips that might seem a bit spooky at first, but nah. Case in point. Some Dutch urbex explorers are checking out an abandoned old building, and they find something absolutely terrifying.
It's a mannequin. It is a mannequin. That was a mannequin, fool. That was a mannequin.
Honestly, squatters in an abandoned house are much more dangerous than ghosts. Also, did you notice that this guy's friend has on the same jacket as the squatter guy? Truly bizarre.
Oh, I thought it was a mannequin.
Next up, a woman is chilled to her core as she wakes up to strange activity. Some unseen force seems to open and close the drawers in her bedroom.
That's not right. What is that? Is that the... Oh.
But then it's just her cat stuck inside her wardrobe chest.
Yeah.
Look, there's his little head peeking out. And finally, Pedro sees a very strange shadow of what seems to be a person who is just not there.
Wait, how? Boy, weird.
Creepy.
And
It just
then
happened to
Pedro
happen
realizes
like that.
he just has weirdly designed chairs.
Yeah.
Anyway, thank you for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe.
Alright, yeah, so definitely go check out Duke's Top 5. It's a cool channel. There's a bunch of videos on there from a little while ago that I've never covered, but yeah, that's gonna be it for today's video, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed that as much as I did. There were some genuinely creepy clips in there, and I'm not entirely sure what happened there. So, yeah, anyway, thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Might make a Bizarre Bugs video next. Might be fun. So, see you guys. Bye.